Right, this is HFR. You can find little businesses in here. The chancellor is actually on the fifth floor in here, and you can find the admissions on this floor. And I actually work in the admissions, so I work in the office. I'm actually doing 400 folders for the open house this weekend. And next semester I will be doing tours.
Hey everybody, my name's Kyle. This is a football field here, and students can come to the football games and cheer them on.
All right, this is camp. Behind camp, there is the university police station. And here you could find parking services and you can find financial aid.
This is the Ramsey Center. You can watch basketball games, concerts, and graduation and volleyball.
This is Reed. This is where you have some of your classes. They have basketball courts and a swimming pool, so you can come and enjoy time with friends and play basketball with each other. And this is also where we have rec night. So this is the clock tower. The rumor of the clock tower is if you walk underneath it, you graduate a year late. And then over here is the fountain. It's not on right now, but whenever it gets colder, the fountain will put on. That's just a place where you can hang out and enjoy time with your friends and maybe eat lunch. This is the quad. The reason why they call it the quad is because there's 4 buildings around beside each other. This is Killian. That's one stop. And then there's Forsyth, where you have some of your classes. And then right here is Coulter's, where you also have some of your classes. And it's also where the marching band is held.
Hi. The building behind me is Killian, and it has the dean's office and the UP office and it does about 11 years. Inside of Killian, I work at the dean's office, and some things I do there are shredding, labeling, and delivering mail and daily tasks. Only that I task my boss.
This is UP office. They help me with work, classes, and living my own.
So this is the Killian Annex, also called as One Stop. You'll find the office of our accessibility resources, and you will also find the accommodations here in Killian Annex.
And I live in Norton, and this is my room. This is my room. This is my bed. This is my desk. When I'm in my room, I like to watch. I like to watch TV, and I like to play games, and I like to dance. This is my bathroom, and my roommate lives is across to me.
Right here we have the lovely courtyard dining hall. We have Panda, Chick-fil-A, we have Which Wich, we have Starbucks, we have Papa John's, we have Moe's in there. Upstairs we have the pizza line, and we have a home station with like your general like meats and rice, and then we have our deli with sandwiches and sweets, and then we have our burger station. Also, a fun fact, I work up at the calf at the courtyard, and some things I do is I make sure the tables are clean, I take out the trash, make sure the floor is mopped and swept. Some days I usually wash the counters down at the food stations. I either make pizza, I serve food, or I cut up stuff usually.
Hi, I'm Colin Witt, and I live in Blue Ridge, and the door behind me is my dorm room. I live inside of Blue Ridge, so let's go in, and I'll give you a tour. Yep. And guys, welcome to my home. And first off, and guys, we walk over here. And this is my sink. I brush my teeth, my fridge, microwave, and some storage for some food. Yeah. And over here, also storage of food. And then here is my closet. I keep coats, shoes, and other stuff. And right down here is my desk. And that is where I watch Netflix or play cards with a support. If I got a leisure time here, yep. Here's the bathroom. Well, we take showers and do chores like washing toilets, washing showers, and down here, this is where your sweet mate lives, and yes, you share the same bathroom too. So.
This is the bookstore where I work. Has T-shirts and art supplies. This is where you get your textbooks, and they are usually free. This is where I work. I sew T-shirts. I price items, and I organized means.
Hey, so this is the CRC. This is where you can go to do fitness. You can actually do the workout machine and the exercise machine, and also you can do the rock wall climbing. But also you can also play basketball in here, inside the courts, and also you can do the track, and there's many more you can do at the CRC gym here. I also work at the CRC gym here, so if you see me, you'll find me working here. What I do here at the CRC gym is I clean the equipments here. I also interact with my coworkers. I talk about their day and I talk about my day as well. But more importantly, if there's any wrong with the equipment or any other problems there is, I would go talk to my FA about it, and my FA will handle that for me. So.
Hey, this is the UC where they have the mail room, Einstein's, the movie theater, quiet places, and yeah.
Me is Bird, and this is the doctor's office on campus. You can come here if you're sick and get a flu shot, and it's free of charge. This is also where CAPS is at, and you can get therapy and the counseling that you need while you're here.
So this is the Hunter Library, where you can do your homework quietly inside the Hunter Library. You can also go to the study rooms downstairs. And also about tech comps, if you want to rent out other equipment, you can. If you want to rent out your laptop, you can. If your laptop breaks, you can rent out it downstairs. Also, the Java City, where you can go to get coffee in the morning. And also, there's the Mountain Heritage Center, where you talk about all the sculptures, all the artistic stuff here. So that's where you can find a lot of stuff in there.
This is Brown Hall. This is where you eat Steak and Shake. This is where like a dining hall, the pod where you can get like snacks and stuff, and also they have back in the back they have where this is where you get your CAT cards and housings.
This is HHS, and you can take classes here, and you can do speech therapy here.